live this week at the Overture Center.
The Sound of Music continues its run through this weekend. Kirsten Anderson and Ben Davis play Captain Von Trapp and Maria. We met the talented lead actors at Overture this morning.
It's a blast. It's a blast because I think that he has a real journey from beginning to end where we see a change in his whole life and in the way that he carries himself in life. And that's always fun to explore the cracks and crevices in between that.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
And Kirsten, you play the iconic Maria. And I understand you are just 21 and a junior in college.
I am.
That is incredible to be playing such an iconic role.
It's quite the honor. I'm having the time of my life.
What is it like? What is it like to be Maria?
Oh, it's so much fun. She also goes on this incredible journey of, from this wannabe nun all the way to the wife of a captain who's taking responsibility for 7 children. I mean, going through that journey every night is teaching me a lot.
And it's a lot of pressure because people know this role. They've
Sure.
seen it. They've seen the movie. They've perhaps seen the Broadway production.
Mary Martin and Julie Andrews.
Not any pressure there, is there?
Stepping into it, it felt a little high stakes, but everyone around me made me feel very comfortable and free to do my interpretation, which was wonderful.
Ben, what do you think? Are they big shoes to fill?
They are big shoes to fill, but I think almost because they are such big shoes to fill, it kind of releases us in a way. Because
we could never be those iconic people.
No. So it kind of frees you to be whatever you want to be because you're never going to replicate that or duplicate that. So why even worry about it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and our director, Jack O'Brien, empowered us from the very get-go that he wants us to be something new and different from the movie.
So it's true to the original story, or is there some room to put your own personal stamp on it?
Well, there's always room because you're going to innately bring who you are to the role, and I think that's why Jack cast both of us, especially her. I mean, when I was at her final audition, and Jack said, "Okay, there are 5 girls here." He said, "But there's one ringer." He said, "There's just something about her." And the moment that she walked in, it was just who she was. She brought who she was into the room, and that's exactly what he wanted in the role.
And this is your first time working together on stage.
It is.
How do you get that chemistry going? Or is it just there?
I think it's just there. I don't think that it's something you can. Maybe you can build it a little bit, but for us, I felt like it was just there.
Yeah.
We just got each other.
It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
Did you feel it too, Kirsten? That's a high compliment to say you were the it girl among all the girls auditioning.
No pressure.
Yeah.
But in terms of the chemistry, I think like you just kind of, when you click with someone, it just kind of works. You can't do anything about it.
If people have seen this before, why should they come to this performance production?
You know, I say it like this. I say when I liken our production to a song from the American Songbook, one of those old standards that you hear Sinatra sing. You always want to hear the song you know and love, right? You don't want to hear that melody obfuscated too much, but you want to hear that artist's take on it, their little riffs on it, their little differences that they put on it, and that's what this production is. It is the sound of music that you know and love. But it has an expediency to it, it has an urgency, it has a relevance to it now that I think really resonates with the audience and has been resonating with the audiences across the country.
Because these songs, I mean, people sing along to it.
And they make you happy. They make you happy. It's a
They
familiarity, it's
do.
something you know and love. What do you think
Yeah.
draws people to this show?
Well, I think, everything that Ben said is completely true, and it's iconic and generational. Grandparents bring their grandchildren, and that's been wonderful to experience. And I think the fact that it's live theater is also extremely important. The show will never happen the same way twice.
That's the thing I think that I love about the theater is that it's a communal experience, and I think that gets lost in today's internet world where you can be so isolated on your phone or whatever. Yeah. Coming to the theater is really a communal experience that we're all sharing into this experience together, and you can feel different things as an individual, but together there's a real energy that happens that it doesn't happen anywhere else.
Favorite things? Have a great run.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to Madison. Great to see you both.
Break a leg.
Thanks.
What a voice. The Sound of Music runs through Sunday at the Overture Center. Tickets available at the box office or overturecenter.org.
They are so incredibly talented. She is a junior at Pace University in New York.
And Ben has a donut blog.
That's right.
He goes around and samples donuts.
He went over to the Greenbush Bakery this morning to sample some of the donuts over there. He loves donuts. He writes about them. It's a big deal.
Davis Donut something diary.
That's right. Dave, is that right?
Yep.
Davis Donut.
Donut diary.
Davis Donut Diary. Okay.
All right, we got to get going. We'll be right back.